Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. That's it. It's my birthday on Music Made Easy, Piano Without Theory. Let's talk about that right now. Hey everyone, welcome to Music Made Easy this week. It's a special week because this week is my birthday week. Now, I don't know about the rest of you, but when it's my birthday, I like presents. And so I'm hoping you guys will give me one of the sweetest presents of all. I wanted to just sit back and talk to you guys about me and let you get to know me just a little bit better. So how can you help with my birthday? Well, there's two things that you can do. The first one is, please, if you've never given a video a thumbs up before, especially one of the Music Made Easy, please give this one a thumbs up. If we could make this particular video have more thumbs up than any other at Music Made Easy, that would be the greatest birthday present to me. And then, you know, I'd really like to have you guys down below say happy birthday to me. So give me a comment and give me a happy birthday. That will make this the best day, the best birthday that I've had. And so I would really like that. Now, on to getting to know me a little bit better. I've got several questions here. I did a poll out on YouTube and asked you guys for some of the questions that you wanted to know about me. And so here's some of the questions that you guys have asked me. Now, a couple obvious ones. Ben, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is red, but I also like the color black. I really like those two colors mixed together. And so red and black, I guess I would say, are my favorite colors. And then obviously the other question that everybody asks is, what's your favorite food? If I had to pick one thing, I would pick to eat a hamburger. I love a nice juicy hamburger with lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, maybe some fries on the side. One of my favorite meals. Hopefully I will get hamburgers for my birthday dinner. Jim Gustafson asked me this: what song made you want to play the piano? I think I've shared with you guys in the past, Barry Manilow, one of the old 70s guys, he played the piano and sang. Now, maybe you guys recognize this song. I write the songs by Barry Manilow. Funny enough, Barry Manilow didn't write the song, I write the songs. That song was one of the first songs when I was a young boy that I thought, this is really cool that this guy can play the piano and write songs. And so I guess that's my answer to you, Jim. Carla Jocelyn, she asked, what has been my biggest accomplishment? Well, I'll tell you something that I think for me was one of the hardest things I did, and thus a great accomplishment and very satisfying for me. Several years ago, I decided that I wanted to get my private pilot's license. And so I went to a private pilot school. I spent hours and hours and hours and hours studying manuals, what you've got to do to fly an airplane, all the laws, the regulations, the weather. Through all of that and flying my very first solo when I flew the airplane all alone up in the sky by myself, man, that was an accomplishment. But the day that the FAA, Federal Aviation Administration, sent me my private pilot's license because I'd passed all the tests, that was huge for me. Irini Sammy, she asks, have you ever met anyone famous? Well, I would love to tell you that I have met the band Journey, Steve Perry, Neil Schon, Jonathan Cain. I've met all of them at a concert, but I didn't. But if I could meet someone famous, I really would like to meet the band Journey. I think that would be really cool. My friend Colin Hall, he says, Ben, what kind of music do you like? Well, if you can't tell from the types of music that I've done here at the channel, I'm a huge 80s fan. Anything to do with the 1980s and the music, synthesizers, pianos, power chords on guitars, that's my thing. You know, in high school, I played a lot of Van Halen, Journey, I loved Survivor, REO Speedwagon, Styx, all my favorite types of musics to listen to. My cousin Brenda Martin, she asked, Ben, what's on your playlist? Well, those are the things that's on my playlist. And if I told you what I listen to the most, it probably would be different eras of Journey, from their early stuff to the mid stuff when they started to get new singers to their later stuff. I just like all of Journey. Jonathan Cain, one of my favorite piano players and music songwriters, he plays the piano for Journey. Really like him and the style of music that he plays. So that's what I would say is on my playlist. Colin actually also asked me, do you have a job other than being a musician? Well, being a musician is actually my part-time thing. I have to carve out time in the day to do my music and to do this YouTube channel. I actually work for a company called HP. We make printers and computers. Maybe some of you have computers in your home that have the little HP logo on them, or a printer. I actually work in customer support. I'm a strategist for customer support and work on to make the customer experience better if you have one of these HP products. So that's what I really do for my job. My friend Steven, he asked, is there an exercise to help navigate the keyboard without looking? Well, here's what I would say, Steve. And this is something that I did when I was younger. Sit down to the piano, put your right hand out and just set it down. And where does it fall? And if your thumb can fall right on a middle C, you've got it. So it just takes practice to sit down and feel what does it feel like with these black notes, with your fingers to get your thumb on that middle C. And once you've got that middle C down, then you just use the black keys, because they're raised, you can use them to kind of feel your way around the keyboard. You feel for those gaps where there's two white keys in a row, where B and C are, or E and F. Those are the only two places where there's a gap between the black notes. And so if you can feel that gap, you know where you're at on the keyboard. Because when you've got one gap and you find that there's only two black notes and then another gap, that's where you'll find middle C. What is the biggest event you've ever played at? You know, I haven't performed in big arenas or stadiums or anything like that, small parties, things like that. So I've performed, you know, where there's probably 100, maybe 150 people at the party. So not a big thing. I haven't performed in you know, vast audiences, but small, kind of intimate settings is where I've done most of my performances. What do you like to do in your spare time? I actually like to go camping. I love to go to the mountains and just breathe the nice fresh air, go for walks around the trails. My wife and I have four-wheelers. We love to ride our four-wheelers or take our kayaks out on the lake and just be together and have fun out in the mountains. That's probably the one thing that I look forward to the most in the summertime. Last question that I have here on the special birthday version of Get to Know Me. What do you like most about doing a YouTube channel? What I like the most is you guys. it has been so cool to be able to get to know you through the comments. Some of you are like loyal commenters, and every week you'll leave me a comment. I get to know you. I learn about you learning to play the piano, about things that you're doing in your musical experience. Many of you also have YouTube channels, and I learn what you're doing on your YouTube channels, but I really, really like getting to know you guys and interacting with you through comments, and that's probably my favorite part of doing the YouTube channel. Obviously, I push myself in arranging these songs in a way that's easy, that you guys can pick up very easily, but I think you are my favorite part of doing a YouTube channel. Hey, gang, I've got to cut this off. I don't want this to take forever, but thank you so much for being with me today. You have made my birthday week more special. And again, please give me a thumbs up and comment down below. Give me a happy birthday. It makes me feel good. And I have got something really great planned for you next week. I was talking earlier about my favorite bands. One of those bands is Night Ranger. We're gonna do a song next week that I think all of you are gonna know. It's one of Night Ranger's biggest hits, and it features the piano. It also features drums, and so it's one of my favorite Night Ranger songs. So, gang, thanks for being with me today. Hey, if you haven't subscribed and you've made it this far in the video, click right here and on this double B logo and subscribe to the channel. Here's a couple other videos that I'd like you to take a look at right now. And when I say you, I mean all of you. Go back and watch these videos even if you've seen them before. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you next week. Bye.